Hi, welcome back to Breaking Bricks. I'm your host, this guy right here. You know, this is week 12 of my Clone Wars mock build. You know, we got a lot of work done. Last week we did a drop ship. This week we're going to work on the droid side of the bridge. You know, we're going to get some droid placement kind of going. I need to know how everything's going to fit. And we're going to get those towers started on that side. And we got a lot of work to do, a lot of ground to cover. So we're just going to get into it. On top of that, I'm always up to stuff. Keep your eye peeled. I got stuff coming. Well, my friends, we've got a lot of work to do. This week we're going to focus on the droid side. We're going to get some things done. You know, I need to build another Alliance corporate droid tank as well. I've got one in my possession. I need another one for the other side because I want at least two in here. So we're probably just going to start with that. We're going to get that built and then we're going to start putting droids in here. We need our command center back behind these two. As well as troops. You know, we went ahead and painted little black dots in all the battle droids' eyes, at least the majority of them, just to give them a little bit more personality. They just look so plain the way they are. You know, Lego could have really added just a little bit of color to them to really set them off, other than the separate ones that come in blue, which are for pilot, yellow command, and red for security. But that's just the chest pieces and things, you know what I mean? The head is still just a plain beige. No color to it whatsoever. You do get a little... So I had my wife go ahead and add little black dots to it, and she did a great job. So we're going to start adding those types of droids in here. We got a lot of work to do, so let's just get to it. Well, my friends, we've taken it as far as we can take it this week. You know, we've gotten quite a bit done. You know, we've got the droid side kind of set up, just looking great, you know, to be honest with you. You know, I put more troops in there than I probably should have. I still got more to go on the back end of it, but that'll be another day. We still got a lot more to do on the back end of that side. But for now, we can start to concentrate really on the rest of these towers, and as well as a lot of detail on the ground here that's under the bridge, and as well as what's behind the bridge on both sides. We still got to make another AV7 cannon, not to mention I want to run motors to those, get those operational, and I'm actually considering rebuilding these tanks here in the back and seeing if I can't get those to move as well. Really comes down to how much time I have for that kind of thing. But let's go ahead and take a up close look at what we got done. All right, so we did this side here last week. We still got a lot more troops that are going here. I got the pegs already in place, but this is the side we worked on this week, and the droids are spectacular. Now, Jen went ahead and dotted a lot of these eyeballs for these battle droids. It just gives them a little bit more personality. They stick out a little better. But then when you start to get to this little grouping over here, you notice that they don't have black eyes yet. So they actually stick out worse than these guys do now, because there's no accenting details. And then there's a couple in here as well that need to be done. But overall, the command center, the tanks, just overall looks really good. And of course, we've gotten our bases of these towers set up just exactly the same as these over here. When I built these over here, I went ahead and put these ones together because I knew they were going in place. So we have managed to get pretty far this week, and we've got a long way yet to go. We still got time before the show, so we can actually get a lot done on this yet. You know, for a build that's kind of small, but yet 7 foot long by 30 inches, it's still a huge build. I'm kind of happy with it so far. You know, there's certain things I wish I kind of would have done this a little bit differently, but hey, it's the first time I ever made a blast mark, so you know, hey, we all got to learn someplace, and the only way to do so is to learn, do, and if you fail, do again, and if you fail, do again until you get it right. That's why failure is a great teacher. Don't get discouraged. Just keep working at it until you get it the way you want it to look. So if I ever do this again in the future with some kind of blast marks, you know, I'm going to try to rework that myself. But anyway, if you like what you saw here today, go ahead and hit that like button. It lets me know I'm doing a good job, and it helps the algorithm suggest my videos out to other people that might like this kind of content. Hey, if you want to shoot the shit, got a question about what I'm doing, or a good idea, put that down below in the comments below, and I will get back to you as soon as I possibly can. And of course, we cannot grow here as a family unless you hit that subscribe button. It takes you a mere half a second, but for me it means an awful lot. Otherwise, I'll see you here on Breaking Bricks next week. See ya.